holding a 3-point advantage over North Geelong. All is in readiness, and a half a footy to find out Colts Division 3 Premier for 2016. We're back in the middle with Govers and Whitley. Whitley winning the tap down. Roving done there by Saunders. Got a handball forward. Bouncing ball. Attacked hard for QueensCliff. It's now with Whitley. Kick inside forward 50. Back with the flight. Nice strong grab by Trav Green. So Green at centre half back for North Geelong. Brings it to the broadcast wing. Looking for a lead. Coming out and trying to find his Candler. Tried to tap it through his legs, but in doing so only into the path of Caddy. Butler getting involved. Tries to hold up Candler now. And that might be holding the footy. It is. As Ray Butler came over the top, the co-captain of the Cooters. And Caleb Whitley sharing the duties this year. Butler called to play on. Sends it towards half forward. Kicking with the aid of a slight breeze in this third quarter, QueensCliff. Front of the pack. It's cleared out of there by Stevens. Bouncing ball inside 50. Attacked by DeMongi. Did very well. Shrugged off the pressure of Backer and then banged it on the boot. But a dangerous kick towards centre half back. Palmed down nicely into the path there of Jesse Livermore by Saunders. But he's missed to the right. Opportunity wasted there for the Cooters to get a little bit of a break, Brian Coughlin.
Yes, they missed that one. But they're moving the ball very well this early in this third quarter. And that's the key to QueensCliff. If they can get it out and run, they should score well.
Broken Shire to himself, and then brings it to the Social Club stand side. And Schwennerson front position, had it knocked away by Lapino. Quick handball up, finds a bouncing kick from Caddy. Top of the square, attacked by DeMongi. He's slung in the tackle. Handball over the top. Lapino tried to free some air up for QueensCliff. DeMongi, did he have it knocked from his grasp? He did. Then the clearing kick comes out and it lands with Govers. Govers swings quickly and sees an option in green. He's got it at right half back. Whitley stands the mark for QueensCliff. Green sends a kick into the path of Candler. And then for company, he's got Liam Warren. He worked him under the footy and gets it out the back. Candler sends a kick towards forward 50. Bouncing ball. Who'll be first to it? Attacking it hard. But leaving it behind is Lachlan Land. He gets back onto it. Handballs. Now Kenyon. Open goal. Important goal for Caleb Kenyon. Kick 3 in the second semi-final, and he's got one early in this third quarter where we've ticked over 2.5 minutes on the Worms Mowing and Gardening scoreboard. It's North Geelong 3-4-22 taking back the advantage. QueensCliff 2-8-20.
Yes, they got it out there, North Geelong, and it was very good play by young Caleb Kenyon. Bit loose in defence there, QueensCliff. They sort of went up to follow the ball, but didn't worry about the man coming down the ground, so it cost them in the end.
Yeah, Warren was just worked under the footy nicely by Brock Candler. And we're back in the middle, and it's North Geelong with the advantage. Govers to do the ruck work, won the tap down. Schwennerson shares it with his brother, and they're away again. North Geelong inside forward 50. Looking for a marking option. Ball not marked by Candler. Spinning out of the pack was Caddy. Handball turned over, though. Kazina. First goal kicker of the game. His quick kick forward. Trying to find it now and attacking it is Sam Ridgway. Swings a handball out. McNearney. Butler in trouble, out of trouble. Then kicked away by Ridgway on the bounce. Blundy Jones did well just to palm it into the path of Caddy. Caddy got a block from Whitley and then sent a long ball out the back Stevens. Now there's a little bit going on downfield, and it might be Govers who's given an advantage downfield. And then a quick kick forward, and it's marked 40 from goal by Jack Lang. So the advantage taken by Stevens, put it onto the chest of Lang, and he'll go back and have a shot and try and regain the lead for the Cooters.
Undisciplined play by Michael Govers. Might cost him here.
So Lang has got a Michael Holding style run up here, Cogs.
It is, Tom. It's a long...
He's pushing off the sight screen. Lang with the aid of the breeze, the left footer. Has mishit the kick. They'll contest 15 from goal. Front of the pack. Back is there, but there's numbers back there for North Geelong, including Schwennerson. Shares it with Broken Shire. That's Tom. Tried to be buffeted out of play. Got his kick, but it was smothered by Livermore. Lang trying to get it back to Livermore, but socked off the ground by Schwennerson, who kept coming. Back there is Caddy. Fit of the fumbles and then bowled over. Jeez. Is it too high? There'll be a free kick. As it might have been was it Hargraves coming through hard? And it's Caddy with the free kick. And the kick over the top. And the mark taken by Tom Saunders. In fact, it was Lockie Berthistle giving away that free kick. Near the boundary line, here's Schwennerson again, that's Tom. Snaps the ball over his shoulder towards the boundary line. It'll roll out in front of Candler. and we'll get a boundary throw in. 5 minutes gone, third quarter. AFL Barwon Colts Division 3 Corio Bay Health Group Cup Grand Final. And it's Queenscliff trailing there 2-8-20, North Geelong 3-4-22. Goal to Caleb Kenyon, giving the Magpies back the lead as they chase their second Colts flag in 3 years. It's going to be a free kick from that boundary throw, and it's going to go to Big Livermore. Just back of the wing. Livermore sends a kick towards half forward. Mark not taken. And Berthistle throws it on the boot towards that outer wing. And now they go forward. Candler, bouncing ball, and it's going to sit up nicely for Lachlan Landy. Open 50, sends a kick towards goal. How will it bounce? It'll bounce truly for Lachlan Landy. And North Geelong grab their biggest lead of the day. They're out by 8. They're 4-4-28. Queenscliff a 2-8-20, and Landy with his first major. Nearly 6 minutes gone in this third quarter for Worms Mowing and Gardening.
Yeah, that was great play from Kane O'Toole up the ground. Then he got the ball out and got it to him. So, well done to O'Toole.
So North Geelong, the first 2 goals of this third quarter. That has been surprisingly, the scoring end in this contest. With only 1 goal kicked to the northern end. We've now had 5 to the southern end. And North Geelong have kicked 2 of those in the opening 6 minutes of this third quarter. First to Kenyon, now to Landy. What's the response from the Cooters? We're back in the middle as they look to go forward, the red, white and blue. And quick kick off the ground is marked by Green for North Geelong, holding firm back there. Wants to bring it to the wing for Schwennerson. Blundy Jones will provide the contest, and then he'll find it on the ground. Tried to palm it up to his teammate there in Richards. Richards bouncing ball towards centre half forward. It's taken cleanly, and a quick kick forward is not bad. Went looking for Backer, and it was off the boot of Ryan Wilson. Just missed him. It'll bounce out of bounds and a boundary throw-in. But right now, Brian Coughlin, North Geelong with control.
Yeah, playing well, North Geelong. Their pressure's been unbelievable in this quarter. It's really aiding their game plan at the moment.
So the Anthony Davis coached Magpies with the upper hand. 2-8-20 Queenscliff, North Geelong 4-4-28. Ball back into play. 15 metres around from the right hand behind post. School end. There's Demonji. Does the roving at the front of the pack. Right beside the behind post. He's tackled. Taken out of bounds. And we'll get a boundary throw. Big Ryan Wilson doing the ruck work there for the Cooters. Just got to find a goal here, Queenscliff. North Geelong will probably kick with the aid of the breeze in the last quarter. Big Wilson winning the tap down. Roving at the front of the pack. Richards couldn't take it cleanly. Here's Schwennerson again. That's Zach. Just a handball into space. Tom will come one way. It's knocked away from his path, though, by Lang. But well done by North Geelong to clear. They'll bring it towards our broadcast wing. Bouncing ball. Candler first there. Attacked by Caddy. Caddy will find the footy. He's wrapped up by Tate. And the umpire's going to have to come in and ball this one up, you'd suspect, just inside the centre square. As we approach 8 minutes gone in this third quarter, the premiership quarter in the grand final. Gobus winning the tap down. Butler the roving, able to shake off Tate. Handball back to Caddy. Steps inside, Tate coming towards him, but the kick was poor. Schwennerson slipped, was able to get to his feet quick enough. That was Zach. And then kicked into the man coming towards him. And then he got the handball back. Handball, though, was a stray. Lang was involved. Head over the footy. Caddy, did he get a push in the back? He's got to try and knock it out now. He does so successfully. Would have been pinged for holding the footy. Lang trying to fight hard for Queenscliff. Head over the footy. Kazina for North Geelong. And he might have caught one high, Justin Kazina. And he's got the free kick. Kazina kicked the first goal of the clash. 16 minutes into the first quarter. Long ball inside, forward 50. Attacking it is Candler. He's wrapped up in a good tackle. He's trying to protect the footy now. Now he's been pinged for holding the ball. That was good defensive work back there by Ridgway. Just holding firm for Queenscliff, and 50 as well. So it must have been for abuse towards the umpire, and he'll be marched into the middle of the Gordon Tafe Oval.
Geez, you don't want to give that away too often, boys.
There's already been a downfield free kick that cost a goal, or nearly cost a goal for North Geelong. Ridgway, a high ball inside forward 50. They'll fly 30 from goal. Juggle, is that Whitley being paid the mark? It is. Good strong mark from Caleb Whitley in a pack of 4. Was able to just reach taller than anybody else and hold on to it, and he'll go back and have a shot. A crucial kick grubby for the Cooters as they now trail by 8.
Well, it is. It's a very, very important kick with that little breeze. Although the breeze doesn't seem to have done much today, but he's working his way well into being a best on the ground performance, this young fella.
Got to start at left goalpost, you'd suspect. That's what he does,
Oh,
and he's kicked it beautifully.
Beautiful.
Whitley kicks his first. The Cooters third, and they draw back to within 2. The Ballerine League Club are 3-8-26 against their GDFL rivals North Geelong 4-4-28. 10 and a quarter minutes gone, third quarter. Worms mowing and gardening scoreboard. Brian Coughlin with us this morning.
Yeah, young Caleb Whitley played a great game in the St Joseph School College Herald Shield win at the MCG. So he's rotating between centre, half forward and back in the ruck. So playing a great game, Caleb Whitley.
Ticked over 10 minutes gone in this third quarter. 16 minutes plus time on, we're playing. Whitley in the middle, doing the ruck work against Pat Davis. Davis maybe winning the tap there. Ball will roll towards half forward, head over the footy, and Richards will cop one high. Wants to quickly get on with it, Richards. See some options presenting towards the wing. One of them out there is Warren. Ball will hit the deck. Lang is there to clean up. Goes on his left and sends it towards centre half forward. Butler's gone forward for the moment. Had to bring the ball to ground. Schwennerson at the front, the roving. That was Tom. Slick handball. Brokenshire. Clearing kick towards half back. Flying Whitley couldn't take the mark. Lang in there. He's imposed himself on the game. Richards trying to get a handball over the top. Well done by Davis to get Travis Green rather to get a hand in there and just stop a 4A forward. They had some numbers out over the top. Green crucial there to knock it away and get a stoppage. Ruck work done by Davis. Won the tap down. Widdowson. And there's going to be a free kick for too high going to Gavranovic for North Geelong at right half back. North Geelong leading by 2. Gavranovic short and Kazina is marked at true centre half back. Plenty of open space forward for North Geelong. Gavranovic wants to send it out to the wing, looking out there for an option. It was well played by Berthistle. Just wanted to tap it into the path of Schwennerson, and Berthistle will provide him with a path. A one bounce. That's 2 bounces now for Schwennerson. That's Tom now going inside forward 50. Kenyon front position is marked. A beautifully weighted kick from Tom Schwennerson onto the chest of Caleb Kenyon. He's already kicked one in this third quarter. A chance to kick his second and restore an 8-point advantage for North Geelong. Kenyon flowing hair. Headband keeping it back. Will kick from 45. Gives it all he's got into the slight breeze, and it'll be knocked through for a behind, and the margin is 3. So a rush behind for the Magpies increases their advantage slightly. They're 4-5-29. There's a quick kick in from Caddy. Is a good one, and a good strong mark taken there by the big fella coming out in Wilson. That was a floater of a kick, but it's come up okay because it's taken by Michael Barry at right half-back. Barry sends a long ball out the back trying to get the footy. Is Ned Stevens, but it carries the pack, and we'll get a boundary throw-in. So they've worked it forward well, Queenscliff. They've got a stoppage at right half-forward, and that's where they want it, as they try to pull back the advantage here in this third quarter as we approach nearly 13 and a half minutes gone. Boundary thrown, Bertucci much bigger, winning the tap down. He'll actually do his own roving as well. Try to get a handball to Butler out of the pack. Didn't work. Tate fighting for the footy. Now Richards. Can he keep it alive near the boundary line? He's tried to palm it to his own advantage. He's got some pressure. Kept the footy in front of him, but weight of numbers tell in the end. And it looks like it's Dean to clear. He'll send a kick across the face of goal. Asking a little bit of Brandon O'Toole. Had a fit of the fumbles at the wrong time. It's locked up by Blundy Jones, and that might be a good result for North Geelong. Although fighting hard for it and trying to get the footy out is the Magpies' defence, but it's going to fall for Kidd. Kidd squares it up beautifully onto the chest of Lang. Or in fact, it's Stevens, who's kicked one and a chance to kick his second and give Queenscliff back the lead as we approach three-quarter time. Just in the end, weight of numbers, Cogs, just telling for Queenscliff. Their forward pressure was outstanding.
Yeah, good lead then by Ned Stevens.
Stevens from 45 gives it all he's got. He started at left, tried to work it back. Breeze didn't work for him, and in going for that extra distance has tugged it too far. And the margin is 2. Queenscliff inaccurate at 3-9-27. North Geelong 4-5-29. So they've had 12 scoring shots to 9, the Cooters, but they trail by 2 points in this third quarter. For Worms mowing and gardening.
Worms mowing and gardening. Is that Trout
He's a good
or
man.
Crow?
He's a good man, Worm.
We know him as Trout or Crow.
Demonji will try and get his hands on the footy here for North Geelong after the kick in. Chance to clear here, the Magpies, but the kick will land on the chest of Blundy Jones, who's been okay today for the Cooters. Called a bit of him. Blundy Jones. High ball to the hot spot. They'll fly. Whitley was one of those with his hands in the air. In fact, it was Backer. He couldn't hang on to it. Quick clearing kick lands on the chest of Butler. He's too far out from home to score. He quickly gets back off the mark and just sees a sea of black and white. He just says, I'm just going to sit this to the square and hope for the best. Butler, a long ball. They'll contest in that goal square. Front of the pack, Lapino couldn't take it cleanly. Demonji, with confidence, cleans it up for North Geelong, but his clearing kick, he puts it onto the head there of Big Wilson. He can't mark, but he can find it on the deck. Quick snap towards goal off the hands of the pack. It'll roll towards the boundary line. Maybe out. No, Queens could want to keep it alive. North Geelong will be happy to see it out. Broken shy, dumped in a tackle by Backer. And we're going to get a ball up, as the ball did come free in that right forward pocket. As we said, a lot of the play down that end of the ground with the prevailing wind, although the flag's not blowing with any great luster out there on the other side.
It's a bit up and down. Some of those flags not, some of them are.
Quick snap out of the pack by Stevens was partially smothered. It'll roll towards the boundary line and we'll get a boundary throw in. 16 minutes gone, so we've ticked into time on in this third quarter. And it's North Geelong by 2 points. Whitley the tap down. Demonji head over the footy. Clearing kick out of the pack by Widdowson. And it's landed on the chest of a teammate in Brokenshire. So the captain brings it back inside defensive 50. It's a careful kick. And the two Schwennisons just waxing the footy. That was Tom to Zach. Zach, a high ball, a long ball. Looking out there for a mark. It's going to get out the back. Ranovic was there, but first onto it will be Kidd for QueensCliff. And it's out of bounds. And a boundary thrown at true centre wing out of side. 17 minutes gone. Won't be a long quarter, although we have had 3 goals.
Not a lot of stoppages, though, in junior footy. That's why the quarters are better to watch, I reckon.
Flow of the game is good to watch. Brokenshire head over the footy, wrapped up by Lang. Quick kick forward for North Geelong. Bouncing ball towards half forward. Candler was there. He'll get the footy now. Quick snap towards the 50. Back with the flight mark, not taken for QueensCliff. Ball on the deck. Ooh.
Go the footy, son. Go the footy.
Yeah, head over the footy. Well, Zane Olsen probably would have been better intent to go to the footy. Demonji back with the flight will be paid the mark.
Yeah, when you take your eye off the footy like that, very rarely at this level, at any level, you're going to get hold of the footy.
Demonji, an awkward kicking style. Not a great kick either. He's put it on the chest of Tom Caddy. Caddy quickly wants to get on with it. To half forward, leading up and trying to mark his Stevens. Found it on the ground, tried to give it back to Caddy, but he had to reach down and grab it and left it behind. Over the footy, Green now for North Geelong. Handball over the top, trying to get it off to Saxon Dean. Here's Saxon Dean now getting through traffic. And then got a handball away. Quickly on Bulger. Long ball to half forward. Is there time for a late one for
nice
North Geelong?
Oh, 50.
That might be 50. It is 50.
Yes, that's 50. Now there's time, Tommy.
Against Connor Lynham. And this will make a certainty for Brock Candler to kick his first.
Well, he'll have to come into the goal square nearly, won't he?
Well, the man on the mark will stand about 15 from goal. And Brock Candler should have no issues from here. He's just right of centre. Opens up the angle slightly. Oh, and he's missed. Has he? No, he's kicked it. Gee, it went like me off the first tee at Clifton Springs.
That was the worst kick for goal that resulted in a goal I've seen for many a long day.
But an important one as it restores an 8-point advantage for North Geelong. They're 5-5-35. QueensCliff 3-9-27. And you talk about moments in a game, that may be one of them.
Well, it could be. And I tell you what, Cogs, did you see his run up? He was zigzagging. He went in and out and around. I thought, where's he going? He's going over to see Sheila over the netball.
Looked like an old Noel Fanning half-back flanker from Newtown back in the 70s.
No, he would have missed.
But hang your head in shame, Connor Lynham. That was pretty ordinary from that boy.
Here they go forward again. North Geelong, have they got time for another one? Quick kick forward by Schwennison. Mark dropped by the QueensCliff defence. It was dropped by McNearney. Butler trying to fight hard, trying to keep things alive. It's socket off the ground. Caddy was smart play, and he'll go again and get the old underrated double stat. He couldn't, and that is 3/4 time. Three-quarter time in the AFL Barwon Colts Division 3 Corio Bay Health Group Cup Grand Final. It's North Geelong 5-5-35, leading QueensCliff 3-9-27.
They're over at Buckley's. Hello? Yeah, they walk from Buckley's up the side back here and in through the gate. They did pretty late. They do, that's what they do. They were pretty fucking late. So what have we got? 3-9. QueensCliff
3-9.
North
Geelong 5-5.
5-5.